glasses for a lot of this stuff.
Okay, so you ready there?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. So I'm just going to go through the basic lighting positions. I'm going to burn out these corneas.
Goodness, it hurts.
I'm totally blind right now.
Okay. So we take it up a little bit more, so I'm not too directly in front of you. Out of necessity, we tend to light from above.
Okay, guys, pay attention. Hold on, let me.
Yeah,
Okay, so he's gonna run you through the different lighting. What would you call them?
The positions.
Categories, the positions. And what you're gonna want to do is learn how to manipulate that light by using it to your advantage by turning toward or away or up or down from the light, if that makes sense. Does that make sense, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so right now he's just going to show you the positions, but eventually what you're going to want to
notes.
yeah, what you're going to want to be able to do is turn yourself to work with the light. So here we go.
Okay. Michael.
He's so beautiful.
This is first position. Normally, if we're doing something happy, we'd probably have a nice fill light and a backlight.
Yeah, there would be other lights.
There would be other lights in play, but this would be your basic happy, like, good mood position because his whole face is lit. There's very little shadow, and if you put a fill light on that, it would all disappear, and you would see pretty much everything. Now I'm going to have you do a really quick exercise and review this in each of the positions. Okay, I want you to look down. Bring your head all the way down. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Right about there, you see enough shadow underneath his eyelids, so if you open your eyes and look straight up toward them, now he looks sinister. So if you turn instead and tilt your face directly toward the light, but keep looking toward them, that's about as bright and happy as you can get in this position. So remember, like, you're going to want to know where your light is. Directly toward it is happy. Any other direction can give you some form of darker or sinister from that. Let's see. So that's first position. Let's go to second. Let's see. Right about here would be a good second. He's not quite in Rembrandt. He's got, you know, more of his face coming off. You see good shadows on one side of his face, shadows off of his nose, stuff like that. If you're okay for this position, you still have a good bit of play when you're acting. So let's say you say something happy, like look over here and say, I like puppies or something toward the light. So just tilt your face toward the light and look the other direction.
I like puppies.
Okay. Now say look here and say I like puppies, and then look toward the container down there. You see where it is on the. And then when you look there, I want you to say I like to eat them. So I say I like puppies up here.
Oh delicious. Yeah, when Cody did this, it was so scary.
I like puppies. I like to eat them.
Ooh.
Okay, so looking straight toward the door. Okay. We're going to put you in Rembrandt. You see right about there. That's not quite two eyes. That's about a Rembrandt. So as you can see, there's a triangle right here on his face. That's why they call it the Rembrandt, because when Rembrandt painted people and he did his light sources, this was almost always what he ended up with. And he would paint like very realistically, so he would actually cast the shadow of the nose properly, which almost nobody would do in painting. But this is much more sinister in general when you're doing lighting. This is much more like, you know, this person is deep in thought, or they're brooding, or they're angry, or something like that. You would do this. The other one is if we go to, oh, you're hard to do the two eyes on.
It's the shape of his face.
It is the shape of your face.
It's beautiful.
Let's try this. Get a two eyes on that. Yes, right up there.
Oh, I'm just being honest. Just saying how it is.
I just love people. I really do. I appreciate people's
Give me a
faces.
straight face, looking straight that way. Okay. That's about as close to a two eyes that I think I'm going to get. As you can see, like, this is where you're just going to have a little bit of the other eye. This is like about as sinister as you can go without going into half light. So this is 1, 2, 3. This could be about a 4. The thing here is what you usually do. I want you to turn away from the light just a little bit. Keep turning, right there. Now he's in half light. Usually, a lot of times in films, they'll have somebody say something like a line here, and then when they want to punch it, they'll have them turn back straight, and then they'll finish the line. So it's kind of punched, like now you can see the expression in both eyes. Then we go to a pure half light. Nice. Okay, so as you can see, you only get half of his face. The great part about this is it emphasizes your expressions because the whole audience is only going to be concentrating on the expressions on one side of the
Right.
face.
If you guys, those of you who have seen my film, The Dancer, you remember the last scene?
Mm-hmm.
That was half light.
Yeah. So
This is half light.
you really focused on, like, for example, Raheem's expressions on the one side of his face were much more intense because that's all you can see. You could assume what was happening on the other side of the face, and your brain will fill it in for the full expression.
Let's test that. Mike, give us angry. Really go there though.
Okay. Like straight ahead.
Yeah, straight ahead and give us angry. Right there. Very good.
He's
Thank
good.
you.
He reminds me of what's his name, Rufio from Hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what.
Yeah.
He reminds me of.
Okay. So I want you to move the chair to the edge of the stage, like just slightly forward, because I want to get kind of
God.
Yeah. Okay. So this is one you're probably not going to see very often, just because there's almost no expression you can get, but look straight forward. Okay, so this is about a 6, which is where you just have a little bit of the nose lit. You can tell he's a person, so he's still human. So this might be a creepy guy, but he's still a human being.
What's the anonymous?
Yeah, he's kind of anonymous. I have a great clip I want to show you later tonight that does this. This is 6, and then you go to 7. Which is, yeah, don't burn your hair. Don't turn him on fire. Don't do that. Don't worry, it's not that.
Shut up. I'm just kidding.
Okay. 7, honestly, I would need to be at the floor pointing up at him, which I can't do with this light. But you're fine.
Yeah.
Basically, he's fully anonymous. All you see is the outlines coming.
Yeah.
And this is gonna be the creepy guy around the corner. You have no idea who he is. He's not even human. He might be a monster. He might kill you.
And he's admitting to being a pedophile right now. And his voice is distorted.
And so basically, those are the different basic positions.
It's the guy from the Kinsey reports.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you one more.
I teach at Zero Monte Elementary School.
Do you really?
No, yeah, that's what he's doing.
The other guy. We talked about that at school.
Okay.
I just did like something class.
So this is the position we tend to end up using in the class, which is about a Rembrandt. And what you gotta do, because you're on stage and this light is not moving, is when you're going up, decide what your emotion is. And once you've decided what your emotion is, that's gonna determine where you wanna put your eye line. You're basically gonna pick a point on the back wall or this wall or that wall where you think is gonna best represent your emotions, and you're gonna direct your performance there. So for example, Shelley had a performance last week, I think it was, where I gave her a good pointer to move her point more to the left because she was giving a more happy performance.
Right.
If you want, you can stand up. Grab the chair.